Hello students, in this lecture we will see the rectifier type voltmeter. So this is the topic from our second unit. In this unit we will see the AC type of voltmeter. Explain with the sketches the working of AC type of voltmeter. So the contents will be AC voltmeters, half wave rectifier circuit for AC voltmeter, full wave rectifier circuit for AC voltmeter, ohm meter and its types, that is shunt and series ohm meter. So the concept map of the AC voltmeter. We know that the AC voltmeter, in this one we have to see the half wave rectifier type AC voltmeter, full wave rectifier type, bridge rectifier type. It has good sensitivity, and in this one, for the half wave, we are using two diodes, and for the full wave, we are using the four diodes. So we will see one by one. So we know that the AC voltmeter, it may be half wave and the full wave circuit and the ohm meter. It knows the AC voltmeter and the ohm meter, and also we have to see the can we use PMMC instruments for AC voltage measurement. So as we know that the AC voltmeter is AC voltmeters, that instruments that can be used to measure AC voltage across any 2 points of the electric circuit. It's called as AC voltmeter. So, if AC voltmeter consists of rectifier, then it is said to be rectifier based AC voltmeter. So, these are nothing but like this one. So, the voltmeter, which voltmeters consist rectifier, then it is said to be as a rectifier based AC voltmeters. So, the types, as we had seen the types, it is AC voltmeter using half wave and the full wave. So the block diagram of AC voltmeter. So AC voltage means AC voltmeters we are seeing. AC voltage can measure AC voltage. We are using the rectifier circuit, and as we know that the rectifier circuit, it converts the AC voltage into DC voltage. It can be measured as a PMMC instrument. So it can measure the voltage. So we will see first one, half wave rectifier. So in this half wave rectifier, it is connected ahead of DC voltmeter. Then the entire combination together is called as the AC voltmeter using half wave rectifier. And this diagram will be like the half wave rectifier AC voltmeter. If half wave rectifier is connected ahead of the DC voltmeter, then that entire combination together is called as the AC voltmeter using half wave rectifier. So here we can see this as a multiplier is using, here diodes are using, and PMMC meter can measure the voltage. Next is the full wave rectifier. This full wave rectifier means what? If full wave rectifier is connected ahead of DC voltmeter, then that entire combination is called as the AC voltmeter using full wave rectifier. So in this diagram we can see here again same multiplier is used, input is given, and here bridge rectifier, or it is also called as the full wave rectifier. is using, and here we are using the 4 diodes. And corresponding to this one, we can measure the PMC meter to measure the quantity. So this is nothing but our full wave rectifier. This is nothing but our full wave rectifier. Next one is the topic. That one is nothing but our ohm meter. So we know that what is meant by ohm meter? Its name indicates the ohm meter. That is, we know that the resistance. We know that the resistance value. So the resistance, measurement of the resistance, it is in the ohm. It is in the ohm. So the resistance measurement instrument, it is nothing but our ohm meter. It indicates the ohm meter. So the instruments which is used to measure the value of resistance between any 2 points in any electrical circuit, it is called as the ohm meter. It can also be used to find the value of unknown resistor. It can be used to find the value of any unknown resistance. And the units of resistance are ohm, and therefore this meter is known as the ohm meter. The words are the combination of our ohm, that is the unit, and ohm measurement meter is nothing but our meter. Therefore, it is called as the ohm meter. So it can measure the different ranges of the any resistances, any unknown value of the resistor also. So the types of ohm meters are nothing but series ohm meter and shunt ohm meter. It will be seen very simply. So series ohm meter, and second one is the shunt ohm meter. So we will see first series ohm meter. So here in this diagram we can see the series ohm meter. If resistance value is unknown and it has to be measured by placing it in series with the ohm meter, then that meter is called as the series ohm meter. Means what? We have the circuit and we are connecting the unknown resistance in series with the ohm meter. Therefore that meter is called as the series ohm meter, like this diagram. We are connecting the resistance or unknown resistance in the series. Therefore, it is called as the series ohm meter. And next one, here we can see the series ohm meter value. The series ohm meter values are in the different ranges. So, what are the ranges? It will be Rx. This Rx value, this Rx, it is connected in across the A and B. Therefore, we have to measure the that maximum value. So it may be 0 or it may be infinity. The range will be 0 or it may be infinity. So we can measure as a series ohm meter from the 0 to infinity points. Next one is the shunt ohm meter. So again this shunt ohm meter is nothing but exactly opposition to the series ohm meter. If resistance value is unknown and it is measured, we have to measure that unknown resistor value and we have to place it in the parallel position or it is in the shunt. Therefore, this instrument, this ohm meter is called as the shunt ohm meter. Placing in the parallel, and parallel means nothing but our shunt position. Therefore, this ohm meter is called as the shunt ohm meter. So here also we can see Rx is connected this Rx is connected in parallel, and we have to measure the value of our Rx. So here we can see when these terminals A and B terminals are shorted, then this resistance will be equals to 0. Therefore, meter will indicate the 0 current. So, therefore, meter will indicate the 0 current. And if these A and B points are open, therefore, the Rx, that Rx is the resistance, will be equals to infinity on the scale of the meter. So therefore, it will marking on the left hand side. That means it will be equals to infinity to 0. When the coil is open and when the coil is circuited, corresponding to this one, the scale will be notified. So as we know that when terminals are shorted, Rx will be 0. So it will indicate 0 position. And when it will be open, it will mark the infinity position. So it indicates the infinity. So it will march to the right hand side. So this will be shunt type ohm meter. So the ohm meters are used to measure the high values of or the any range of the ohm resistances. So therefore, corresponding to the connection of unknown resistance to be measured, it may be in series or it may be in parallel, or it can be said that in the shunt. Corresponding to that one, the meters can measure the values. It may be from 0 to infinity. And therefore, these instruments can be used for the resistance of heating element of heater, electric iron, field coil resistances. Next, it can be used to determine the approximate resistance of the circuit components. Instrument can be used to directly measurement of the resistance of any device, any element, any circuit. Next also, it can be used for the checking of semiconductors. And last one, we know that it can be checked or it can be used for checking the continuity of circuits. It is also used in the balancing bridge to save time. Ohm meter is helpful. So in the balancing bridge to save the time, ohm meter is helpful. It gives fast results. So like that one, we can see or we can use the ohm meters. It may be series or it may be shunt type ohm meters. Okay. Thank you.